What's up? It's your girl, Twan the Mystic from housemystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I am Twan the Mystic. So, you don't see my face right now, but just a lot going on. But I still wanted to drop this reading. So yeah. Go ahead and light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts because we're about to get real deep with this reading. If you love deep, insightful, and accurate pick of cards, definitely keep listening. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? So in today's reading, we're talking all about what's next, like things you didn't see coming that's about to happen next, okay? So go ahead and pick the picture or the number that you feel the most drawn to, and then go to the timestamps in my description and click on your timestamp, and I will see you there. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1, let's get into your reading all about what's next, like the things that are next that you did not see coming. So yeah, let's get into it. And if you want to book a reading with me or follow me on social media, buy art, tip me, all that good stuff, all that information is below, okay? So the first card we have here is One Day, and it says someday, somewhere, another time. Okay, the next card is Time. And it says waiting, cycles, moments. And then the next card, oh my goodness, this is so interesting. Picture, it says picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories, and lusting, forbidden, non-committal sexual energy. Okay, pile number 1. We're just gonna stop there. I still have more cards, but I haven't looked at them yet. Anyway, so the fact that the first 3 cards are basically cards about time, because like the first 2 cards are time, and then picture, I feel like is something that captures time. Like it captures memories, a moment in time. So, that's so interesting. I feel like what you didn't see coming is like, I think something's going to happen quicker than you thought. And I'm getting goosebumps as I say that. I think something's going to happen a lot quicker than you thought, especially with the fact that the first card says someday, somewhere, another time. It definitely makes me think that, you thought something was going to be far off into the distance. Like, maybe you thought you had to wait for something, or maybe you have been waiting for something, and you're just like, damn, when is this going to happen? Like, hello? When is this going to happen? But I feel like it's very soon, especially if you've already been in a waiting season. I definitely think it's like out of nowhere, where it's like, boom, there it is. But it could also be, that you are like, I don't know, you wanted something, you asked spirit for something, and then maybe you thought like, oh, it's going to take so long, and, but I think it's coming in a lot quicker than you really expected. I feel like something miraculous is about to happen for you that just comes out of nowhere, or it's like after a season of waiting, it's like, boom, here it is. So anyway, we have lusting, and lusting, that makes me think that another thing that you didn't see coming, I think it just kind of fits into this timing that I'm talking about, because the lusting is like, it's when you want something. You're craving something, you're longing for something, and I feel like that's what this lusting energy is, that you've just been waiting, you've been wanting something, you've been hoping for something, and I feel like you're finally about to get it. Okay, and then we have Pentacles. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. I mean, this definitely lets me know a lot of you have been waiting for something, and you're like, oh my goodness, Spirit, when? when. And I feel like for you, this came up in I forgot which reading, y'all. Y'all know I do so many readings, but it's like, it makes me think of how I was saying in one of my readings that there's some Saturn energy at play. So I don't know if you're Saturn dominant or you have a Saturn return going on, or, well, Saturn is currently in Pisces, so you could be like a Pisces or one of the mutable signs, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius. So there's just been a lot of like delays and just, yeah. And, oh yeah, and Saturn's on here. I just realized Saturn is on there. So yeah, I definitely feel like there is something that you've been waiting for that is now here. I love when this happens. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, so with the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, I definitely feel like something you've been waiting for is finally here. So yeah, what have you been wishing for? What have you been setting intentions for? What did you write down? What did you see your life being like? I feel like all of that is now here. And I also keep seeing in my mind, which it didn't come out in the spread, but this card that usually, or not usually, it's in the deck, and it says old school, and it has to do with like replaying memories and stuff in your mind over and over again, especially because this picture card is here and it says nostalgia. So I feel like there are some past memories that it's like you need to let go of, because I feel like there's certain things that you want in life, but because of certain things that you've experienced in the past, it like kind of colors your thoughts now. So it's like, I don't know, you just start thinking negatively, like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this happen because this, and this happened before when I tried to do it, or, you know, so, or like even with, let's say, even with love, you could be like, well, yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to have what I want with love because I experienced this, and this, you know? So, yeah, and then we have the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's so funny. We have the High Priestess because that's like a card basically confirming everything I'm saying, because it has to do with things happening beneath the surface that you don't see yet. And it just makes me think of this dream I had a long time ago, but I don't want to tell y'all the whole dream because then it'll take over the whole reading. But basically, there was a part of the dream where I was praying, right? And it's like I was praying, and then it's like I was transported into, like, I don't know, it was like I was sitting somewhere else and I was suddenly there. And it's like I could see the characters from Stranger Things. It was like 11 and the guy that plays her boyfriend. And it's like as I was praying, they were like, oh, okay, so that's what you want? Done. And it just, I don't know, it just made me understand the concept of prayer and affirmations and things like that, and manifestation, because they always say when you pray for something or you affirm something, you have to believe that it's already done, it's already yours, it's already here, even if you don't see it just yet. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what Spirit wants for you right now, or maybe that's what you've already been working on, where you're like trusting more that you have, or it's already yours, even if you don't see it yet. It's already happening even if you don't see it yet. Okay? Pile 1. The last card is the Magician. Is the Magician. And it's so interesting because the Magician is number 1 and the High Priestess is number 2. So I definitely feel like maybe you already are trying to understand some of these concepts, like with manifestation and scripting and affirmations and prayer and things like that. But yeah, I definitely feel like it is like you have the tools to manifest this thing, and the tools are your mind and your focus. Your mind and your focus. As long as your mind is focusing on the prize and what you expect and want to happen, is going to happen. Okay? But yeah, I know it's been a long time, but it's here. It's here. It's finally here, even if you don't see it just yet, okay? So pile number 1, that was your reading. If it resonated with you, let me get a magic wand in the comments, okay? And if you want to book me for a reading, if you want to find me on social media, if you want to buy my art, you want to tip me, all that good stuff, that information is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2, let's get into your reading all about what's next for you that you didn't see coming, okay? So yeah, let's get into it. And if you want to book a reading with me, follow me on social media, tip me, all that good stuff, that information is below, okay? So, let's get into it. So first card we have here is fantasy, and it says daydreaming, imagining, and fantasize. And then we have blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. Oh, then we also have not today, boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. And then we have ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. Okay. So we'll stop right there, and we'll get into the rest of the cards in a little bit. So with fantasy, it's so interesting because we have this blowing kiss card and then this not today card. It's like the opposites. Okay, so for some reason that is making me think of, okay, so you know how, I'm trying to find the right words. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so you know how they, it's like, who is they? But you know, people, when they talk about manifestation and things like that, it's like, you can't say, I want this, or this is what I'm expecting, and then turn around and start going back to how you were thinking before. And I hope that makes sense, because I feel like there's something that you want. There's like something that you want to manifest. There's something that you are expecting, or saying that you're expecting, or you're wanting in your life, or whatever. But then you go back to being fearful about it. It's like you turn around and you go back to being fearful, or not believing, or, you know, like, especially because then the following card is ascending. So I feel like that's what you maybe don't see coming, or, yeah, because I feel like it kind of makes me think of, maybe we're drawn to another pile, because I feel like it's that same message of, well, yeah, technically, yeah, you don't see this coming, because it's like you've been affirming something, or expecting something, or hoping for something, and it's just like you maybe just don't see it yet, and you're like, bro, what the hell? What is going on here? What is happening here? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like maybe you're hurt a little, because you're just like, yo, I saw the signs, I seen this, I seen that, like, why is it not here yet? Or why are things happening in this way? Or what's going on? And I feel like that's kind of tripping you up a little bit. But yeah, let's see what else is going on here. We have King of Wands, Page of Swords reversed. Oh, King of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there could be someone you're not seeing eye to eye with. Yeah, there could be someone that you're not seeing eye to eye with right now, especially with this not today card. But maybe you don't see that things are going to work out between you guys. Yeah, especially with this saying preparing for union. For some of you guys, yeah, there could be someone that you're currently not in contact with. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. This could be a family member. This could be... It could be a lot of different things. But I feel like maybe you don't realize that things are going to end up working out between you guys. Or it could be something that you disconnected with at one point in time. Like, let's say there's something you used to do, something that you like, maybe you used to have your own business, or you used to like have a certain or you have a certain skill that you were like, oh, I'm gonna do something with this, and then you ended up having to disconnect from it because of life circumstances. And I feel like you're getting back into it for some of you guys, and it's going to work out this time around. And maybe that's what you don't see coming, because maybe you feel like it failed before, it didn't work out before, or yes, something fell apart before, and maybe you don't realize, like, yeah, now it's going to actually work out and go a lot smoother than it did the last time. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like I want to pull a few more cards for you guys. Let's see. Okay. All right, so I ended up pulling way more cards. So we have intuition. Yeah, intuition, stress. Yeah, okay. Let's start with those two right there. So we have intuition, and it says heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. But then we have stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. So I do feel, like I said, for some of you guys, it's someone, you had some tension with someone, or not seeing eye to eye, or whatever. And I feel like things are actually going to work out between you and this person. Or, like I said, it could be, because with this seduction card, it does say third party on here, but that's more so making me think of, like, for those of you that this is more so about, like, you disconnecting from something that you used to do in the past. And I think it's because life kind of took you away from it, or you were busy, you had other things going on. And I feel like this card is, talking about those distractions, the things that took you away from focusing. And I feel like your intuition probably lately has been like, oh, you should get back into that thing. You should try it again. You should move forward in that thing. And I don't think you see the fact that it's going to actually work out for you. It's going to actually go smoother. It's actually going to be more successful this time. It's actually going to be what makes, I want to say makes you successful, or makes your wish come true, or something like that. I don't know. That, like, do with that what you will. But for some of you guys, like I said, this is a person, and especially if this is like love or something, maybe there was like a no contact, or there's just been a lot of arguments or back and forths and, things like that. But I feel like this person wants to work it out with you, or there's going to be some type of conversation or something. Or it could be, like I said, family. I don't know, where things actually work out between you guys and there's like a mutual respect or something. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So you were probably definitely drawn to another pile because I talked about this card in another pile and it's coming up in this pile, and it makes me think of what I said at the beginning of this, where how it's like, you may be drawn to another pile because you can't pray for something or affirm something and then like go back to like immediately after that be like, I don't think it's gonna work, or it's not gonna work out. It's like you start affirming the worst. You can't affirm the best and then turn around and affirm the worst, So I think you're going to be understanding that more. And maybe hopefully this reading helps you understand that more. But I feel like you're going to be having a lot of light bulb moments and realizations and awakenings. And it's going to be making you realize like how maybe you get in your own way at times with like your manifestations. But I also feel like with this realizations as well, I feel like you and someone are going to realize like you don't want to lose each other, or you're going to realize like, wow, this person is really awesome or loyal, or I don't know. But I feel like you're going to have a realization about a person, or a person's going to have a realization about you. Or, things are going to work out between you two. Okay? So that was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let me get a peace sign emoji. Because I feel like you and someone are going to be finding peace, or, you're going to get back to something that brings you peace or that you love or whatever. Okay. If you want to book me for a reading, you want to follow me on social media, you want to buy my art, you want to tip me, all that good stuff, that information is below. Okay. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hey, those of you that chose pile number 3, let's get into your reading all about what you didn't see coming next. Okay. So, if you want to book me for a reading, you want to follow me on social media, all that good stuff, that information is below. Okay, so it's so funny. As soon as I start your reading, of course, you can hear the music, I'm sure, but then there's noise now in the background, and that immediately makes me think that, because like people, like everyone that's here is like starting to wake up or whatever. So, it's making me think that a lot of you guys, you're about to be very busy. I feel like you're about to be very busy. Like I'm seeing booked and busy, but not even like you're stressed being booked and busy, but like you are, you have a lot of things on your schedule. Like for some of you guys, like if you're someone that works with clients and customers and things like that, you are about to have a lot. You're about to have a lot of customers, clients, maybe a lot of invites or something, or like more people commenting on your stuff, or like, on your posts, on your videos, on, if you are on social media. But I'm also seeing birds chirping, like chirp, 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 chirp. So maybe this is you talking more as well. You becoming busier and things like that. And then I just had a knock on my door. And then we had a mini conversation, and so I definitely feel like you're talking a lot more, or maybe like there's going to be more eyes on you. I don't know, but there's just, I'm seeing birds chirping. I'm seeing text messages, phone calls. Why am I thinking about Twitter? I don't know. Maybe this is, because when I'm thinking about Twitter, it's making me think of how, like, you know, on Twitter, you can post threads, and how a lot of people, like, I'm one of the people, it's like they post information on Twitter, and it's like something, you know, you can read and things like that. So this is making me think of like reading and writing, and I don't know. And maybe this is, maybe there's something you didn't see coming, because maybe some of you guys are speakers or writers, content creators or something, and maybe you didn't see a lot of traction on your stuff, and now you're about to start seeing more traction on your things. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So I pulled a card, and the first card is thinking. Didn't I just talk about the mind? Well, I don't know if I said the mind, but I know I was talking about words and writing, and I mean, that's all up the alley of, you know, like Mercury. Because that's what I was thinking, because this magician card that I use for another pile is still faced up, and it has Mercury on there. So that's another thing that made me be like, okay, so, you know, words, writing, thinking, you know. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot more words, like Mercury energy. And I'm wondering if it's because maybe some of you guys have some Mercury energy in your chart, and maybe for some reason it's being activated. But I know well, as this is a timeless reading, but when I'm making this, we are officially in Taurus season, and the next season is Gemini season, which is ruled by Mercury. So I do think maybe Gemini season could be significant, where it's like maybe there's some type of big change that happens for you in Gemini season, or I don't know, but something you didn't see coming is coming in Gemini season. But let's see what else is here. Backstabbing, but it's reversed. And then we have sunglasses. Shocking, reversed. And withdrawn. Okay, so this is definitely making me think that there's someone thinking about you. Someone that you maybe feel backstabbed by, or maybe I don't know. I feel like for some of you guys, you don't realize how much maybe there's a certain person from your past that thinks about you, or maybe someone that you're dealing with thinks about you. And not saying that it's like, especially because if it's someone you're dealing with, or I don't know, not saying, because what does that do for someone when like they don't express their true feelings? I never understood why people don't do that, but whatever. But I feel like there's someone that maybe you're not in contact with, or maybe someone that you're dealing with. I don't know, but you don't realize how much they think about you. Even like, especially if there's someone that works a lot, or maybe there's some type of distance here. I don't think you realize how much they think about you, or how much they care about you, or, you know, things like that. And then for some of you guys, I'm also hearing that you don't always see what God is doing. And it makes me think of another pile. So if you were drawn to some other piles, definitely check them out. But I feel like you don't always see what God is doing. So maybe right now you kind of feel like you're in a low season, a isolation season, or whatever. Maybe that's how you feel right now. But you don't see that the next season is like busy. like, I see you being booked and busy, Buki. Like, I see you being booked and busy, getting invites. There's people that want to talk to you. There's people that want to follow you. They want to subscribe to your stuff. They want to, And I also feel like there's a lot of ideas that you have on your mind, too. And that's another reason why Spirit is kind of like making you be alone right now so that you can work on these things. Okay. We have, Queen of Pentacles, the World. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel like Spirit is wanting you to be alone right now to complete certain things. There's certain things that you're meant to complete and work on and kind of like do on your own without others. I don't know. I hope that's making sense. I'm wondering if some of you guys are cardinal signs. Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. Oh, Saturn's on here. Oh, and then my computer just made a noise. So I definitely feel like some of you guys are cardinal signs. And I feel like cardinal signs, like if you are cardinal dominant, and I'm getting goosebumps, it's like you're meant to do some things on your own, a lot of things on your own, actually, and to learn independence and how to like stand on your own. So you sometimes have these situations where it's like you end up having to stand on your own, or you have to kind of find your way out of a hole or find your way out of a situation, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the main things I feel like cardinal sign energies are meant to learn, like how to stand on your own, how to be alone, and not saying that you're never going to receive help in your life. But if you are a cardinal dominant person, you find that a lot of times in life, you're doing something on your own, or before anyone else did it. Yeah, I'm a cardinal dominant person, and and I have a multiple planet square in my chart that is all cardinal signs. And I didn't understand it at first until I read into it, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I am meant to learn how to like be on my own and kind of separate from my family, not in like I don't like my family, but in like yeah, they don't get it, and I'm gonna have to do it first, and then they're gonna get it. And I feel like that's a lot of you guys. It could be with family, it could be with anything, but you're in a lot of cases you're gonna be standing alone. But I feel like you're in, and you've learned that, or you've either been learning that, or you've learned it, you're currently learning it. But I also feel like, yeah, that season's coming to an end where it's like you're about to have a lot of people around you. And I don't mean in like you're dependent on them, like some type of weird codependency thing. I think it's more so of like you're finally getting the help you deserve. And I'm definitely feeling like for some of you guys, some of you guys could be a single parent. Or maybe you run a business on your own, or there's something that you do on your own, and you're finally like not alone. Ooh, we have Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, so with this Ace of Wands reversed, this is making me think of like you also, because of the fact that you have done a lot of things on your own, it's like a trauma response now. Some of you guys could be a runner. Maybe like an actual runner where you jog, but an actual runner where it's like you run away, as in like you leave people before they leave you. You know? Well, that don't have to be all of you guys, but maybe you have a tendency to do things like that at times because it's a trauma response now, because of the fact that like you've felt abandoned, or you've had situations where you felt like, yeah, someone left you, or, you know, because I feel like you've had a lot of experiences where you've had to stand on your own. But I feel like it's over. That part of your life is over. And you could have, like I said, maybe recently experienced something that you had to stand on your own and just kind of put on your big girl or big boy pants and be like, I'm gonna handle this, I'm gonna deal with this. But I feel like there's some type of help coming in now, and you just don't see it coming yet. But there's someone coming in to help you. Like, someone's gonna come help you with your kids. Like, for some of you guys, I feel like even though you're a single parent, you're maybe about to meet a partner where it's like you guys blend families. Or if you, like I said, run a business on your own, you're gonna be able to get someone to help you with your business. If you had some type of down moment where you're like, dang, I need help, there's someone that's going to help you get back on your feet, or, it's something like that. But I'm just seeing that or hearing that Cardi B song. What is it called? It's something about like, get knocked down 9 times, but stand up 10. That's what I'm seeing for you. Okay, pile number 3. So that was your reading. If it resonated with you, let me get a I don't know. What emoji should you put? A flower emoji, because you're blossoming, and I feel like you're spreading your wings, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of people helping you to spread your wings. Okay? So yeah, let me get a flower emoji in the comments if you want to book me for a reading, you want to follow me on social media, buy my art, all that good stuff. That information is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of this day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.